Wow. Hello. You are welcome to today's lesson. The topic for the day is Internet and World Wide Web. We would like to go through the objectives. And these are the objectives. By the end of the lesson, the pupil will be able to 1. Explain the concept of the Internet and World Wide Web. 2. Identify the features of a web browser and their uses. 3. Launch and exit a web page. Launch and exit a web page. Now with this, let's go through the introductory aspect of the topic. The world is now a global village. The internet and other networks have brought people and countries much closer to one another. From this introduction, we want to look at the meaning for the word network. Network refers to the interconnectivity of individual computers to a link to share information and resources. We'll move further to look at the types of network that we have. We have a lot, but at this level, we will limit ourselves to these types. The first one is local area network. The second one is wide area network. The third one is metropolitan area network. The fourth one is storage area network. The fifth one is personal area network. The sixth one is desk area network. And the seventh one is campus area network. With this, knowing the various types of computer network, let's move further to look at what internet is all about. We said internet can be defined as the interconnection of smaller computer network into a bigger computer network across the globe for data exchange and transmission. With this, we want to look at the organizations that provide internet services for the people. So, internet is provided by an organization called Internet Service Providers. Examples include MTN, Vodafone, Airtel Tigo, and many more. Services of the internet. Services of the internet. What are some of the services that we've been using the internet for? The first item is World Wide Web. The second one is electronic mail. The third one is file transfer. We also have online chat. We have blogging. We have social networking. We have podcasts. We also have internet television. We also have internet radio and web search. There are other services, but at this moment, we'll limit ourselves to this one. Let's move to the next item that has to do with the concept of World Wide Web. We said the World Wide Web, abbreviation as WWW, and commonly known as web, is a system of interlinked hypertext document accessed via the internet with a web browser. In simple terms, World Wide Web can be defined as a system of interlinked hypertext documents, which includes text, sounds, videos, graphics, images, etc., which can be accessed via the internet. From this concept of World Wide Web, before we'll be able to have access to the internet, we need a software. So let's look at the concept of a web browser. We say a web browser is a program or a software used to navigate through the internet. Examples of browsers include Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Opera Mini, Netscape Navigator, UC Browser, Safari, and many others. We have some icons or symbols that can be used to represent some of these browsers, and they are listed below. We have the Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, Opera Mini, Microsoft Internet Explorer, and many more. The next item, how to launch a web browser. How do we launch it? If you want to open a browser and have access to the internet, the first procedure is by double-clicking on the browser icon on the desktop, or click on the Start button on the taskbar. From the Start menu, click on the displayed browser. Example, Mozilla Firefox, to display the home page of the web browser. We want to talk about the features of a browser. The features of a browser. Whether it is Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer, or Google Chrome. When you launch it, that is when you open it, there are basic items that you need to know. That is known to be the features. So the diagram over there illustrates the features. Let's move to the next item by looking at the features and also coming out with its use or function. The first item is the title bar. It is located at the top part of the browser window, which displays the browser and the web page names. The second feature is the menu bar. It is located below the title bar. It contains all the browser menus, and each menu consists of related commands. The menus on the menu bar includes File, Edit, Help, and many more. The next feature has to do with the address bar. It is the main area where website addresses are typed. It also displays the uniform resource locator when the browser window is displayed. Our next feature is navigation bar. This bar contains the forward and back tabs used to browse through web page. The next feature is the standard toolbar. It contains some basic tools like print icon, copy, home, etc. that are used most frequently in a given web page. We have the status bar. The status bar displays information and the state of a particular web page. We also have the refresh button, also known as the reload button. It is a command button used to refresh a web page in a browser window. It is used to fetch the latest page of a website. The next feature is the scroll bar. It is an electronic bar used to view a hidden portion of a web page. There are two types of scroll bars. These are vertical and horizontal scroll bars. And the last feature has to do with the close tab. It is used to terminate or cancel uploading page in a browser. After going through all the features of a browser homepage, let's move to the next item that has to do with launching a web page. Double-click if you want to launch a web page. You double-click on the browser icon on the desktop. Example, Mozilla Firefox. In the address bar of Mozilla Firefox homepage, type your desired web address. Example, www.ghana.gov.gh. Press the Enter key to display the home page of Ghana government website. One may ask, what are some of the reasons why browser cannot display the internet? These are some reasons. 1. If the computer is not connected to the internet. 2. If the server hosting the web page is down. 3. If you enter non-existing web address. And 4. If you enter wrong web address. Let's look at how to exit a web page. That is exiting a web page. If you want to exit a web page, these are some of the ways to go. To exit or quit the web page, click on the close button on the title bar. Or you can exit a web page with the help of the close button on the tab of the web page. Thank you very much. And this marks the end of our discussion.